Hi, welcome to Remig TV. I'm your host, Frank Corbin, and today we're in the north of the north, we're in Canada, and what we're going to be educating you on or showing you today is how to get your small business, medium-sized business, or your large business on the the World Wide Web, taking you right across the world so people right around the world or in your local area and community can get access to you to buy a product, service, or business. To help us demonstrate or explain this concept more in detail to you, I have the CEO of bestat.it.com. Stefan, how are you doing today?
Very good, Frank. Thanks.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thanks for coming out today.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, to share your expertise with us. Now, bestat.it.com, what are you guys about?
Okay, what we do primarily is online marketing. Now, we've also taken on some offline marketing as well, but our forte is really the online marketing world. Absolutely.
So what do you mean by online marketing? Because these days we have so many different things people
Right.
talk. We're talking about social media,
Yep.
we're talking about websites, we're talking about search engine optimization. What form of online marketing you guys deal with?
Yeah, okay, so we take a pretty comprehensive approach to marketing. So we really want to understand what the local business is all about. So our first effort with a client or a potential client is to understand what their business goals and what their marketing efforts are. And we do, for our potential clients, is we do an assessment of their marketing efforts. So when you ask what we do, we basically approach it from an all-around comprehensive point of view, right from their website or their presence online or lack thereof,
Right.
which I'm noticing a lot, right to what kind of a marketing plan can we put in place for that local business to get their online presence everywhere. And we like to use the word dominate. We want to make sure our clients are dominating everywhere in local presence. So yes, it includes their websites that they may have. It includes social media. It includes a search engine optimization campaign, if that makes sense for them.
Yep.
We have a local buzz campaign, which is really getting them entrenched in the local business directories. We have online reputation management. There are some firms out there that, you know, unfortunately, maybe they've hired someone they had to let go and that person has immediately gone online. And even though the company is a great company, that person is a little disgruntled and they've made some bad reviews and made some bad comments. So we work with clients to turn that around so that their online reputation is managed properly and it's good again. Right. All of those types of things are part of our comprehensive approach to marketing.
Excellent. Now, how long have you been doing bestat.it.com?
Well, let me tell you, my background, I started my first marketing company in 1996.
Whoa.
It was called Capable Management with a K. I thought that was a great thing to do. And that ran for 4.5 years, and it was a great experience. And I've been in marketing and sales ever since, so about 17 plus years. I love it. I have a real passion for sales and marketing and meeting local businesses and finding out ways, once we understand where they are and where they want to go, finding out strategies, good marketing strategies that they can implement with our help to help them grow and improve their bottom line. So 17 years. I was in the corporate world as a sales manager of managing marketing as well. And that was almost 10 years as well within that time period. So what I've done is I've taken all of that experience and poured it into Best at It. And that has, as a matter of fact, this is a firm that has started this year in 2013.
Excellent. How's business so far?
It's great. First little while, it took a little bit of an adjustment, you know. I had a number of clients from previous lives,
Right.
and I had to get the word out there. That's my job, to get the word out there that I am working, with myself. And I do have a staff of technical people,
Right.
a lot of good staff that I work with as well. But to get it out there that Best at It is here, and we're doing marketing, and we can continue to help you grow your business.
So I'm glad you actually mentioned that, just so the folks at home can understand. Even a marketing genius as Best at It start their business a year or so, and they still have challenges getting things to the next level, which is very fair. That people need to understand that once you start a business, doesn't mean that as soon as you open up the door, you can shoot right to the roof.
Right.
It takes time to market your business.
For sure.
And of course, when we talk about search engine optimization or even online marketing, it does take time to get the good internet presence based on your profile.
Let me address that. That's a great question, Frank. You know, a lot of people with the major search engines are Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Okay, that's a good chunk of the searches that are taking place, and the search engines do change from time to time. Actually, recently there's been a complete change called Hummingbird. I'm sure some of you who are watching it, the audience, are aware of that. And so there are changes that happen that we need to react to as quickly as we can. Right. Now, unfortunately, what happens and has happened in the past is when Google, for instance, changes their algorithms, a small percentage of businesses are actually negatively impacted by that and actually lose traffic. So what we do in that case, and that's happened, and it is a small percentage, but we get on that right away, and we need to make sure that over a very quick period of time, we can get that traffic back. So we need to understand what the change is, react to it, be agile enough to react to that as quickly as possible, and then get that traffic going. So yeah, but it does take time. Let me address that, Frank. That's great. People who have a small business sometimes have a misunderstanding of what's involved to get their company everywhere online, to really increase your online presence out there. You need, you can try to do it yourself. And I've shown local businesses what it takes to do. And they've looked at it and they said, I'm running a business. I don't have time for this.
Exactly.
So this is why we certainly would recommend that you not only engage a firm that does that, but does it well and can do it a lot quicker than you and doesn't need to figure it out, right? So realistically, now we have had results as soon as, now this is a little unusual, but we have had results ranking within 5 to 6 weeks. Now, but normally we like to set expectations, and that old cliche, we want to, under promise, over deliver. So in order to do that, we like to set expectations so that, it will take a period of sometimes several months to get to the top of the search engines, and there's reasons for that. It depends. Now, depending on your industry or the vertical that we're working with, I deal a lot in healthcare. I have a number of clients who are chiropractors, laser therapists, the healthcare. And sometimes, dentists, dentists in Toronto, very competitive. Okay? So depending on the competitiveness of the keywords for SEO, for instance, it can take a little bit longer. If the keywords are less competitive, we can get them ranked a lot quicker. Okay, so there are variants, and then we always have to think about Google and the changes they make and being able to react to that quickly.
Let me ask this. I know we're going through a transition in business right now. We're moving from the regular walk in the door mom and pop shop. We can just put a newspaper ad, $20, $100 in the newspaper, and everybody's rushing to your store. And that's kind of the past right now. So you're going through a transition from the mom and pop walk in to here goes this online business. Now, not only can access a few hundred people in your local community, you can access people all over the world. Now, and in that transition, some companies have websites. A lot of companies don't. My question to you, do we need to have a website to have a strong internet presence?
You don't need to have a website. We can certainly work with that. Well, we would highly recommend it. And part of what we do is website design. We can customize a wonderful website for a small or even medium-sized local business, a larger business, and do that. So do you need a website? No, we recommend it. Now we can set up something that's called a landing page. It's basically, for the layperson, it's a mini one-page website, but it's very easy to set up, takes no time at all, and then we can do a marketing campaign or marketing campaigns to generate traffic to go to that landing site, and on that landing page there is something for the person who is looking for your services to do. It's called a call to action. So what you want the person to do that is looking for your service, you either want them to stay on that, get information they need, and call you. Right. So they want to call Frank. Frank, saw your page, looks good. This is what I'm looking for. Right. Or you want them to opt in and basically give you their name and contact information so that you can contact them later.
Absolutely.
Okay, so do you need a web page? No, we recommend it. We can certainly help you with that. It's part of an ongoing marketing campaign, but you don't need it. And we know, I've been working with chambers of commerce and have their directories, and it's interesting, the column that says websites, there are a lot of local, small, and even some larger businesses that don't even have a website.
Now, sometimes people look at online and they look at different things going on online marketing. Sometimes they understand something they don't understand. Right. Now, the question is it very expensive to get strong online marketing done?
No, it depends, again, on what we're looking for. It's kind of the same thing if, I use the analogy, if you came to me and you said you want to buy a car, and you said, well, just sell me a car, and I'm going to have to ask you questions to understand what you're looking for and what you want to accomplish in this car. You know, is the car so you could meet women or men or whatever, or is the car just a practical thing to get you from A to B? Right. The same thing kind of applies to marketing. So we need to understand what the local business is, what their business goals are. Have they done marketing in the past? You know, have they? If they haven't done any marketing in the past, believe me, we like to start small, and that's not that expensive. Right. As a matter of fact, for a few $100s a month, we can actually start a marketing campaign for a small business. And get them starting to rank over a good period of time, get them ranked so that their online presence is there and they're aware of that. Every campaign that we do for a small local or small, medium, or large business involves the same exposure in the industry or online. So we'll set you up on a local business in 10 social media sites. We'll set you up on 10 local business directories. We set that up, not just set up business pages or set you up in those, but optimize those. Right. Be involved in that so that traffic is coming from those back to your website and so forth.
So let me ask this as well. Now, and sometimes we can get confused because online stuff is very new to a lot of businesses.
Yes.
Once I'm online, does that mean everybody in the world can see me? Or once I'm online, it just means only a few people in my local area, community? How does that work? Explain to the audience that what the online marketing does, and if it just gives them 10 billion people in the world to look at their business, product, or service, or just local in the local community.
So yeah, there's basically what we kind of divide things into the local business directories. So Google Places, Google Plus, local business directories, and those are in a local area. Now we can specify what that local area is. Say, for instance, you have you know, a real estate business. Oh, you do. Okay. So say you have a real estate business, and what we don't want to understand is what is your target market as far as clientele is concerned. Like, are you situated, you want to get most of your clients in Durham region because you know the area, or are you a Toronto guy, or maybe you have real estate in interests in New York or London. You know, it doesn't. So we can set you up on a global scale through the World Wide Web, www, that's what that's for, to find you in those areas globally. Or we can focus our marketing efforts more locally to a region like Durham or a city like Toronto.
Right. So even though I'm online, I'm not tied into my local market. Also, I'm not open to the whole internet. I could just pick my specific areas where it is locally or worldwide to get access to my clientele, and they can potentially get involved and buy my products and services. Now, this is great information, Stefan. Thanks for coming out today. Now, here's a question.
Sure.
If the audience want to get access to you, get access to your service, just give them your phone number and your website. They can get access.
Sure thing. Yeah, absolutely. First thing is our website. That's what everyone does nowadays, is to check things out. So our website is www.bestatit.com, BESTATIT, best at it, like we're the best at it.com. And on there, by the way, I know people like free stuff.
Right.
So there's some free stuff on there. It's good. Absolutely. So if you go onto the website, there's a wonderful, on the right-hand side, there's a wonderful report that you can download, and it's to do with SEO, and it gives you great tips. It's a guide, even you as a local business, that you can use and implement yourself to improve traffic, to get more clients, and therefore more customers, sell more products, and so forth. So that's on there as well. Mm-hmm. Now the phone number, our office line is Toronto office line is 647-559-6551. Had to remember that. And my cell phone number direct to me is area code 905-925-1895. So you can call me directly, you can phone our office line. Mm-hmm. And we have another thing too. Again, more free stuff.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, absolutely.
Like free stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And so do I. That's why I do it, because I know people like that. Yes, so there's a couple of other things. If you go to another website called www.gtabusinessprofits.com, GTA, Greater Toronto Area, yep. gtabusinessprofits.com. There is also another really excellent full lengthy report, mm-hmm. not too lengthy, you'll be able to read it in a couple of days, but just a bunch of great ideas, marketing tips and ideas to help your business grow as well. So that's there as well, and you can certainly do that. And the last thing I want to offer...
There's more.
There's more. Act now, and there's absolutely more. The last thing I want to do is for your audience, yes, Frank.
Thank you.
What I'm offering here is with no charge, which is good. People, free, right?
Yeah,
free. That means no charge.
You like free stuff.
So free and no obligation too, which is good. So it kind of takes the pressure off. I'm not a pressure person, mm-hmm. But what we will do for you is we will do a no charge assessment. It's pretty a comprehensive assessment of your marketing efforts. It's a report.
So wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you give them a free assessment.
Absolutely.
So do you come out to their business? There's an over the phone assessment. How does it work?
Well, it depends. Now, it depends where you're located. I can only be so many places at so many times, right? But certainly, we service, our business service is the GTA. So anything in the GTA is mm-hmm. fine. So what we do, if it's beyond that, because I'm dealing with a client in California in Redondo Beach. I want to go there. I haven't gone there. But that would be, of course, through webinars or over the phone. But certainly most of our focus and attention is on local businesses in the GTA. So what we do is, with that assessment, it takes a couple of days to put together. We do a lot of research for you. We generate 3 reports tailored and geared to your business, and I'll present that. And in that report, which I leave with you, I'll come to your site and I'll explain that to you. We'll leave that with you, and that again is jam-packed with a lot of good recommendations, marketing ideas, but what it does, it's an assessment. So what it will do is give you a clear idea of what your local your online presence is, right. How to improve it, mm-hmm. and talk about your website, mm-hmm. and so forth, and that's something we'll do for you. Now, if the last thing I want to mention about that, mm-hmm. and certainly there is no obligation, I will leave that report with you, and then you can review it, and then if you want to implement those ideas yourself and you have staff or you have time to do it, that's right. the thing, then all the power to you. If you need help to do that, we're certainly there to help you. So give us a call and we'll help you implement those great ideas and help you grow.
The phone number and the website again?
Yeah, website www.bestatit.com. The phone number is area code 647-559-6551. And my
direct mobile
number is area code 905-925-1895.
Now, Stefan, before we wrap things up, I have
sure.
one more important question. How does online videoing,
yep.
affects the SEO negatively or positively?
First of all, the short answer is positively in a right. big way. Mm-hmm. One of the things lately that Google has done is change things, and you're going to notice, and we've already noticed now and in the future, there's going to be more and more emphasis on social media. Mm-hmm. Now, actually, and we've done this, you can rank quicker mm-hmm. on video and YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google.
Right.
So if you want to be good and be an authority in Google's eyes, work with things that they own, like YouTube, right. for instance. So absolutely. So first of all, we can create a video for you, or if you have a video, we can upload that for you on not only YouTube, but various video sharing sites.
Right.
Get it optimized. Okay, that's important. Get it optimized. And then through that, we can get you ranked on that YouTube video. Now, depending on what kind of keywords and tags we put in there, it will also help you rank from an SEO point of view. So absolutely, it's beneficial, and it's something that we do and we recommend for you to do as well.
So video is mandatory to your business, whether
Absolutely.
small, medium, or large.
Yes.
Call Stefan at bestedit.com. You have his phone number, you have his website. Check out all the free promotion stuff he's offering to you. Again, if you want to get yourself a free video on RemigTV.com, also send us an email at info@remigtv.com. And Stefan, thank you very much for coming out today.
Thanks, Frank. I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
And to your success, see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you.